Hey guys, so it's the weekend recap, and there was a trade yesterday we're looking at. Let me start with Bitcoin. So this is Bitcoin, and we had this trade on Thursday, and another one again here on Friday. What happened on Bitcoin was the first one price tried to sweep liquidity on the 4 hour time frame, and also this is it. This is the liquidity price tried to sweep on the 4 hour time frame. So here now we're having a fresh liquidity around this point. So maybe price will fall back here later in future, maybe next week or whenever. I will show you our accounts after this video. Maybe before the end of the video I have to show you our accounts and how we are going. So before then, there is another blog right here. We'll be looking out for that next week. I don't know if I'll be able to trade next week because of the December holiday, but if I'm going to trade, I'll be doing that personally without having a video. So but if there's anything, I will let you guys know on my TikTok. So if you don't have my TikTok handle to follow for our daily signals and analysis, please do want to check the description and try to follow us there. So while I'm going to look at going in on this other blog as from next week, this is where I have to set it so that I don't forget. So moving on, if you look at I already told you the cause of this loss because price tried to sweep liquidity. I was really thinking or hoping that, okay, let me go back to the 30 minutes time frame so I'll make you guys understand why I went in for a long position right here. Normally price has been trending downward, but I felt price was going to come back here, reject a bit and then keep going downward, but price failed to do that. What was, if you look right at this point, the network is trying to delay me, but I just want to explain like that. If you look at this point, you will notice that price swept liquidity with this and it really went back up. So I was hoping for a retracement down and maybe a little, but you know, this thing, there are mistakes to some certain things. So price really haunted us there. And on the Friday trade, it was the same thing. There was another blog right here and rejection right here. You can see the rejections. So this rejection right here, I was trying to play along and hoping for a bullish movement. That's a retracement backward because I was hunting the retracement. So price did what it did. This is it exactly. Price tapped me in, went towards my direction, rejected on this liquidity right here, and then fell back down. So the good thing about trading is that when you make any loss, you can actually go back to look at what happened, to look at why you had that loss, so that later in the future you don't make the same mistake again. So our mistake there was that we're looking at going for a retracement instead of following the trend. So this is it. This is the real trend, which is downward. But if you have to follow the trend, definitely my entry will be around this zone right here, and I will not be tapped in. Another again around this zone here, I will not be tapped in. So another again, when the price rejected, okay, it's only rejected here. This was the only zone valid that I know that if I'm going to go in, I'll be tapped in and maybe come out in profit. And here you can see that price was making this arc form. I was hoping that price will go back and maybe tap us in on this other block. So let's go back to the gold and let's see what happened. This was the first trade we took on gold. We had 2 trades on gold and 2 trades on Bitcoin. So now the first trade I had on gold was this. I explained in my video. That's why if you are watching me now and you are not following us, you are not liking, you are just watching, please do well to follow us so that you can understand this thing in the future. Because the way I do my stuff, I really analyze, and like I said earlier, I analyze and I place them on my TikTok page, so you don't have to be waiting for the weekend recap. So this is from gold, and this was what it did. When gold was trending downward, I was having this position set that price will reject to the upside because price swept liquidity around here. You can see the liquidity creating this W pattern and moving to the upside. So I was thinking price would hit us here and then move back upward, but unluckily for us, price swept stop loss. It happened during the news on Wednesday. So price was just I would like to say misbehaving around this point. If it's for some newbies, they'll be thinking it's manipulation in the market, this and that, but you don't need to be thinking about manipulation in the market. All you just have to do is take note of your mistakes and try to do better. So I don't know, I might be looking at other pay instead of Bitcoin from next year, because Bitcoin is kind of it's misbehaving. It has been respecting my strategy for a while, but this period, I don't know, I will not just use because of Bitcoin and change my strategy, no. I'll follow up with my strategy, but if it persists, if I have constant losses on Bitcoin, maybe for the next 3 months, then I'll have to keep Bitcoin and look for another pay stable for my strategy. I had another trade set up, and it was awesome that it went in profit. And this was what happened when I was observing, because then I was really observing going long. I really wanted to go long because I believe price will reject. But I was thinking price is going to reject at this point, which is the first point I had my trade, my entry. Price didn't. So I made another entry again, and it was fine, price retraced. So looking at the 4-hour time frame now, this is on the 4-hour time frame. We can see how price is behaving right here. Okay, this was why I had my buy order set. When I looked at the 4-hour time frame, I noticed price rejected. This was the liquidity sweep around here. Price rejected, and I was believing price will return and make another rejection to the upside, then maybe taking away some liquidity before falling down. But it happened that price didn't do that. So later on, price came down, tapped on this other block right here. You can see the other block. So I was believing that, okay, yes, this is the right spot, since it's the other block and there was a rejection. I was believing that that's the right spot. So coming down, price, I was just watching price, and later on price made the rejection on the 30 minutes time frame. You can see when price swept liquidity. So immediately price swept liquidity. That was when I was totally going for long at that point, and we succeeded. Price really took us on the way. So right there, we still saw this rejection right here, sweeping liquidity. So by next week, I'll be hoping price will be coming right down again. Price will be coming down again. Price will be rejecting down to around this point again. We're hoping to take out this liquidity around here. You can see there is another block right here. So I just believe price might want to fall down to maybe take out this liquidity, which is tapping on this other block right here. Because if price should take out this liquidity, meaning price should tap on this other block. So this is where I'm going to have my stop, sorry, not my stop, my take profit if I'm going for short next week. Because next week, if I'm trading, like I said, I will not make a video. I will only analyze my trade and also place it on my story on TikTok and my Instagram. So at the end of the day, if it's in profit, fine. If it's in loss, fine. But I'll start making my video again from next year, January. So we'll be fully back to normal. I believe by then the family must have been more than this. So I'm going to hope for a short position, going for short next week. So that is it on gold. Let me show you guys my accounts right now. Later on, I have to take all this out and look at for next week trades. So like I say right now, we're going for short. We're going for shorts next week. So we are going to have that in mind. I'm going short next week because price swept this liquidity right here. So that is it. So now let's look at my dashboard. This is my dashboard right here. We can see the balance and the equity from last 24 hours. Our close position was we had 2 trades open, which was on gold and Bitcoin buy order on both. And on the gold we had a profit of $33.85. On the Bitcoin we had a loss of about $25.02. So the lot sizes were just 0.01. I was trying to minimize my loss. If you have been following, you notice our balance has really gone down drastically from 2,590 something to 2,519. So it's better we're not in drawdown yet. We are still floating with a little profit, just $19 profit. And I believe in time we are going to grow it back again to the normal. So that it's better we stick around our balance than to lose the account or take things harshly and lose the account. So on the last 7 days, our total loss was just $71.52. So what I'm going to tell you guys is that let's hope that next week will be better, so we can come back to normal. And now, if you are not following us, you are doing a very big mistake, because we are going to, this is a very nice platform, a nice channel, whereby we'll be sharing our real-time trades. We're going to be talking about everything concerning trade, and you'll be filled up with ideas, because you'll be doing yourself good instead of you going and watching all these real like call them the real legend, like you would think, all those big stars traders. It's better you grow like this, because me, I'm not a big star trader yet, I'm not a legend yet, but with time we can understand the charts together. You know how I still manage my risk, how I still trade, how I still struggle to pass the challenge. So I will not just come out and tell you I'm using $5 to get maybe $1 million and all those stories, but we are going to ride on this account together. We are going to, if you have an account like this, you can also replicate whatever we're doing here. You can follow us, and any trades I place, you place it together. It's just be a nice journey, a smooth journey. So, and the accounts, they are cheap. You can check my previous videos and you know how I got the account, and you know also about the information concerning the accounts, the price of the accounts, and also if you need any discounts or whatever, you can still let me know. So it's going to be easy, and it's going to be smooth running for us. So you just have to stick around, come back every time, check our video. Make sure you're following us on TikTok. And also on YouTube, so that you can be getting our weekend recaps, and you'll be doing yourself good to learn more things, know about the market. If you're a newbie, you can still have an idea instead of paying for courses. You can have an idea, because I'm not selling anything out to you guys. I just want to do this. It's fun doing it with you guys. And this, I can also grow in my experience too in the market. So that's my only benefit having this video with you guys. I'll be experienced also, and you just like you having discipline doing it with people. So that is just it. But for you, you can also learn from the discipline. You can follow. You don't need to be worrying yourself being alone in trading environment, because when you're alone, trading is kind of devastating. Anytime you lose, you're kind of tired of getting stopped out. You're just depressed and so on. So you don't want to feel like that. So that's why you have to join our community, join our family, follow up everything we're going to do. And make sure you stick around for the good, because I'm going to be sharing out my profit. If eventually I pass this my challenge account, I'm going to be sharing out my profit, and I'm just splitting 30% to my top friends. So hopefully you're going to be part of the top friends. So you just have to stick around and be that one good trader in your environment. Thank you, and have a nice weekend. Bye.